Booty, and I'm about to do a cold start for you guys. Today's high was like 32, and I haven't started my truck since like last night, so let's check it out. That sounds nasty, and it is so cold up here compared to Georgia, of course. And I think my neighbors here hate me as well because like, shoot, focus all right, so because like we live in a townhouse up here, all the houses are like really close together, so like there's houses like right over there that could probably hear my truck running right now, and houses all over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna drive around, show you guys around the town, and then do a little bit of Q&A. And also, it was really funny. The day I got here, I parked on the streets, and I saw a car drive by. It was a guy driving and his girlfriend. They were staring at my truck, and then the girl was like pointing at it, and they were like smiling. So that was pretty cool. But let me just drive around. I have no idea where I'm going because I am not from here. But I'm just gonna drive around, maybe do some Q&A, maybe I'll park somewhere and answer all the questions. Alright, so I found a grocery store here called Harris Teeter. I had to Google it because I had no idea how to get to anywhere. It was about like 2 miles away. So it was really easy to get here. I was hoping to find like a bigger grocery store, but I don't know, I'm not trying to like just drive around and get lost. But let me get started with today's Q&A, and I will show you guys, you know, more about this area tomorrow. But before I get started with the Q&A, I want to show you guys a little clip from on my way here. I stopped by south of the border. All right, y'all, first stop of the trip. I think I drove like 3 hours south of the border. I'm gonna take a picture with my Duramax right here, and with south of the border as the background. I've always wanted to stop by here, but I never did. There's honestly nothing special. I just want to take a picture with this little sign. Dang, honestly, this town looks like a creepy town in a scary movie. Like, I was just in the bathroom, and I mean, honestly, it's, you know, it's 9:10 on Christmas Eve. I was using the bathroom and I was washing my hands. I didn't see any like you know, paper towels, and there's a dude just cleaning the bathroom. After I got done like washing my hands, he like handed me a paper towel so I could like dry my hands off, and like he expected me to give him like a tip, and like I didn't walk in there with a wallet, so I didn't give him a tip, and he just like looked at me like I was some asshole or something. But yeah, this place is kind of creepy. But check this out. Alright, so as you saw, it was for some reason I've driven by that place like a lot, and I kind of expected a lot more from it, and I thought it was gonna be kind of cool to stop by, but that place was really sketchy, and I felt like I was in like a horror movie or something. But let me get started with today's Q&A. Alright, so the first question is, gonna get rid of my gasser and buy a Duramax. Should I buy an LLY or LBZ? That's a really good question. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to you. So like, it's all like, you know, your preference. And I know you're asking me for guidance, so I'm gonna try to help you out. I was on the same boat, either LLY or LBZ. I chose an LLY because I just couldn't justify the price of buying an LBZ. Let's see, like the amount of miles that I wanted on the truck, and if I were to get an LBZ, it was gonna be, the price range was gonna be in the mid 20s to high 20s. So I've seen, you know, LBZ like 2006 Duramax LBZ with 150,000 miles for about $28,000. So that's not how much I wanted to pay. And LLYs, you can get them for a lot cheaper than LBZ. So that was one of the reasons why I went with an LLY. And all right, second question. Will you put cab lights on the Duramax? If this video gets, let's say, 250 likes, I will put cab lights. How about that? I've always wanted to put them on, but I don't know, it wasn't on my top priority. But if this video gets 250 likes, I'll put it on. When are you going to get American Forces for it? I don't know. I don't really, I know it's really strange, but if I ever get American Forces, I would probably powder coat it black. I like black wheels. I've never been really a fan of like chrome. Although they look good, I personally don't want them on my truck. And instead of getting Forces, I'd rather get like fuel forged, or like I said, I want to try the underdogs such as Scorpions or trucks. What will be the next mod for the Duramax be? So the next mod, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to replace the stock gearbox with the Redhead gearbox, and after that I'll probably replace the idle and pitman arm as well. And then after that, the mods will be, I'm looking at going wider, and so I might be getting 14 wides. I just don't know if I'm gonna get 20x14 and keep my tires, or just sell this setup and buy a whole new setup. I'm just not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but I think the next major mod might be the wheels. Let's see. That was the next question. When will you get 14 wides? Hopefully in January or February. Although one thing I've noticed is that the parking lots up here, like in Virginia, because I'm not just saying like the state of Virginia, but like where we live, it's the city. It's very close to DC, and because of that, you don't see a lot of trucks. You see a lot of cars. Now parking spots are a lot smaller. The roads are a little bit narrower, so it's a little bit harder to stay in your lane. I mean, it's not hard, but I'm just saying it is harder compared to, you know, having lanes that are so wide, you know, that you could fit 2 cars, you know, like in down south it's like that. But you know, I've been talking to a few people, and going 14 wides is not very practical, so I have been hesitant, but I think I want to do it. I just like this stance, so if I don't like it, I can always like sell it or whatever. So I do want to get 14 wides, so hopefully like in January or February. When are you getting your windshield tinted? It's already tinted. I personally don't really like it. What's your next project going to be? Alright, so this one's really cool. I've mentioned it in my video once before, and me and John, we were thinking about, because he's going to start a YouTube channel too, and we were thinking about once my YouTube channel gets like, I don't remember, I think I said maybe 50,000 subscribers or 25,000 subscribers, something like that, I would start a Tahoe build. So if you guys want that to happen, make sure to share this page. Let's get more subscribers, so that way I can hit my goal and then start a new project or another project. When are you going to get 24x16s? I will probably never get 24x16s, mainly because, you know, if I were to put 37s or 40s on it, it's still gonna like look really, the tire is still gonna look really small. And I've said it many times, I like having thick rubber. When can you delete your lugs so I can take your wheels? I mean, they're just Moto Metals, nothing special. You can buy them for like $1,100. That, I'm talking about brand new. Did you get a ticket for your rock lights? I did not, but I did get pulled over. An officer was really cool, because I mean, it's not like I was running blue. It was supposed to be pure white, but it did have like a little bit of bluish tint. So he was telling me that, hey, just for future reference, don't run blue lights. Don't even run this white light because it's emitting, you know, bluish light. And so there, he was really cool about it. And then I did get, you know, stopped again. I think like like the next day or something like that, with purple lights. And also it was also because my purple lights are emitting a little bit of bluish light, especially in the back fender. So I can't run purple either, so all I do is just run green. I haven't been running any rock lights up here in Virginia because I don't know what their law is going to be. I would feel like it'd be the same, you know, in most places, but like I said, this is like the city, so I feel like they're gonna be a lot more strict than, let's say, like Augusta. So I'm not taking any chances. I'm not trying to get pulled over, although it would be an entertaining video for you guys. I just don't really want to deal with any of that while I'm up here. So no rock lights while I'm here unless I'm parked. When do you think you will do downpipe? Let's see. And he also said, keep up the great work, man. I really appreciate it. Let's say downpipe. I don't know. I've been watching videos on how to replace your downpipes. I watched TruckMaster's video, and it really seemed simple, but at the same time, a lot of people were telling me that it's a pain in the ass. So I will eventually. I don't know. Shoot, that's a really good question, because I'm thinking about it now, and it's only like what, $100 for the downpipe. It's just that it's gonna be a pain in the ass. So whenever, you know, all my buddies have a free time, I feel like that's when I'm gonna install the downpipe. So that way, you know, they can all help me out instead of just me doing it. Train horn coming soon. I wouldn't say coming soon, but it is one of the mods that I want to get on this truck. So I will get train horns in the future. I did actually talk to horn blasters, and we were talking about maybe like having some sort of like a sponsorship deal, but it never went through. So that's why it didn't happen. But you know, I was actually thinking about making like a homemade train horn, because I was actually talking, the guy that bought my old tires, he had built his own homemade train horns, and that thing was pretty ridiculously loud, and he only spent like $50. So I was thinking about doing like a homemade train horn. But I do want to have like a professional look, so I might get horn blasters, we'll see. But I gotta get other mod stuff first. So I want to get new wheels and maybe a downpipe before I do a train horn. But who knows? Maybe somebody might send me free train horns. Alright, that is really it for today's Q&A. I'm just gonna drive around, probably go home now. Beautiful place, by the way. Beautiful place. Alright, y'all, that is it for today's video. The rock lights look pretty good because there's absolutely no street lights. But I'll try to make better videos throughout the week. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.